Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Yes.
How are you, my
Pleasure
brother?
meeting you on Beg Media.
Thank
Beg
you.
TV.
Thank you. This is my pleasure. Be on Beg TV. It's for a long time. I've been following you on YouTube, on your website, and I'm glad that today I am here. For the record, my brother Rwanga,
Yes.
my name is Buhaburwa Emmanuel Babu. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Emmanuel Buhaburwa.
Yes, sir.
I've heard that you have vision.
Yes, sir.
You have expressed your bid
Mm.
to stand as a Eala member of parliament.
Yes, sir.
Yes. How far have you gone, and what are you bringing on table?
Thank you very much. First and foremost, yes, I'm in the race for Iara, the 2026 by-election. I've been serving the NLM party for a very long time. For the past 16 or so years, I've been working at the NRM party secretariat as the senior liaison officer of youth and institutions. For all this time, when we have been doing things, I've been actually, when I left Makerere University, I made a deliberate decision to volunteer at the NRM party secretariat. And for this time, I've been serving my people under the youth and institutions. Millions, thousands of Ugandans have been serving them patriotically. So that's why I've been. To this race, I've been provoked by a number of reasons. My campaign is premised on a three-point agenda: strategic security for the East Africa, political federation, and economic integration. Now, these are three core points, but they can be spread to address all the current and future issues of Uganda, of East Africa.
Yes, Mr. Emmanuel, you have talked about security.
Yes, sir.
Currently, the region has no single regional army.
Yes.
What's going to be your plan when you have been elected as a member of parliament?
Thank you very much. Actually, we have the East African Standby Brigade we are guided by the treaty. So this army should be the army of the East Africa, but it has never been operationalized. It is there. When I'm into Eala, I intend to move fast, see how we can operationalize this army, the East African Standby Brigade. Can we have an army that is under one command and under one uniform? Because we have seen when you're traveling across East Africa, which ideally should be free movement. You should now think of going to Nairobi, you should think of going to Arusha, you should think of going to Addis and do some business there. But today you will not. And when we meet along the road, security. So I'm here, I feel it's time now, our generation. And you know this generation across East Africa, we are 80% young people. The entire East Africa, everyone is young. Therefore, our thinking of the young people is that can I move, really? Can I visit brother? Can I have a girlfriend in Ethiopia? Yes. Can I go to South Sudan and do some business there? Can I easily go to Arusha and do something? That's the young people. But when you have to do that, there are barriers. Because we appreciate that the world or the East Africa will also have bad elements. These bad elements should not be allowed to move freely to go and do havoc in other countries. Therefore, I think when we have a united army under one command, we can achieve more in our treaty.
How will the by army, East African community, help us in advancing? How is it going to manage?
Thank you very much. This will address some critical issues. For example, me and you have read from the media and have seen some partner states are choosing others for harboring their enemies. This is laughable. That a country, a member state you're within the same community, can choose you for harboring their rebels, an enemy, their rebels. Therefore, we feel when we have one army under one command, they have similar tactics of providing security to everyone. Yes, and therefore, we may never see again any country accusing the other that you are harboring my enemies. Two, look around what happened to the globe. A head of a state, of one state, capturing another head of state. On its insecurity, that we will understand and know that small in the global dynamics is bad, real bad. You must be big. Actually, the entire purpose of integration is to be big, to have a single big voice. Therefore, that you can have the number of the army. The president, you've heard the president saying that when they were coming in, the army in Uganda were also very small. That the rebel can map and know that if you have maybe 100,000 personnel in your uniform, troops, if I have 3,000, I can subdue you. So we want to have a big number of the forces that will threaten any would-be intentional wrongdoer to their attack, because they know they will be overwhelmed by the numbers in uniform. Therefore, it's a question of numbers, because East Africa combined, we are going to be over 300 million people. So if we have a million officers, or even 5 million officers, we shall be a threat to anyone who thinks can dare come to attack any member state.
Mr. Emmanuel Buhaburwa.
Yes, sir.
Yes, with we still have East Africa.
Yes, sir.
East Africa is comprising of close to 8 countries.
Yeah, no, about 8 countries. Yeah.
Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, among others.
Ethiopia.
Yes, we still have crisis.
Yes.
Military crises. We still have civil wars in the region.
Yes.
How will this army help us to bring security, to bring an end to these tensions within the region?
Thank you. Combined army means strengthened training capacity, equipment acquisition capacity, because now you have different war materials they can be able to have and assemble, and also the command, because different soldiers, we are still lucky to have President Museveni. The command of President Museveni, for example, who is still here and is leadership. That's why the UPDF is the best army in the region. Why? Because they have the best training and best commanders trained by the original NRA leader, President Museveni. Therefore, to bring your point home, is that when we have this army that is united and that good command, we shall not have the different wars inside the community and the federation. Because the army will be able to subdue the enemies and the wrongdoers there.
What will happen to our intelligence?
Yes, that entails the entire intelligence system, because there can be a mechanism on how the intelligence of Uganda will feed into the intelligence of Rwanda, they feed into the intelligence of South Sudan, and up to the top. So this intelligence, everything will be intertwined. It will be a body.
How will you be able to coordinate this as a member?
This calls for policy changes. This is a policy change issue and also a mindset change. My biggest role at the year will be to lobby, will be able to speak up. I will come here and get the views of Uganda. I am still young, flexible, and energetic. I will move these other partner states. Lobby, befriend those members of parliament in there, befriend the policy bodies, visit the armies of different member states, get to know what are the underlying issues that we don't easily see outside. Then go on the floor of Eala Assembly and bring in Arusha and bring these issues to board. Come and seek guidance from President Museveni and tell Museveni, in Ethiopia they have this issue, in Southern there is this issue. Then he will definitely give guidance. When he gives guidance, I will go back. But mine will be a lobbyist. I'll play a lobbyist role. Like even here in this mobilization, I'm lobbying all these members of parliament to vote for me. So if I win, it means my lobbying skills are also tested. Yes, I tend to lobby all others.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel
Yes,
Buhaburwa.
Thank you.
I have seen you have quite the experience
Yes, sir.
in articulating issues
Thank you.
about the region.
Yes, sir.
Before we conclude, East Africa as a region still has a number of challenges, tides in security. We still have challenges to do with poor infrastructure in terms of retail
Finances.
have for medical facilities, access to medical facilities in the region, especially in the rural areas. years. We still have high numbers of literates in the region. We still have a challenge of access of technology. How are you going to address those issues as a member of parliament?
In a nutshell, the problems that Uganda faces are similar to the problems all other member states are facing. Part of the reasons is prosperity. You may ask me how. Do we have the money? Are we prosperous? Because the president has been clear, for example, in Uganda, the focus is on production. As you may know, this is Sanja, no more sleep. Speaks about production. Are we able to produce? That when we produce, we can find the market. Because market is numbers. Because some of the questions you've raised, some of the concerns you've raised, I've said in the summary, is due to limited prosperity. Our prosperity is not to the level we want it. Because prosperity calls for more taxes, for more finances, to help us to have the infrastructure that we need, to help us to have the assets. Yes. So therefore, I want to think and propose that we must increase our productivity. Have you ever imagined the resources we have, the gold in Congo, the good weather we have here, the River Nile, the national parks, all those resources under one command, all the resources pooled and put in one pool and distributed? This would be very great. Therefore, as East Africa, we need to tackle all those barriers of trade. What's limiting people from trading? What's happening to people in Soto are producing their fruits and unable to take them to Kenya? What's happening to the traders in Chisoro, Kanungu area, who must trade with the neighboring countries? What's happening to people in Koboko, in Arua, who deal in trade with Southern Sudan and other neighboring countries? How are our Ghanaians? This is a question of mindset change, I can tell you. It's a question of, so we need to go and to speak to these people of the East Africa. Number one, tell them that the issue of border, this is a mystery. Forget about it. We are one people. Yeah, it's a colonial thing. So people must first appreciate. When the people appreciate this, then you tell them, now what next? We are one. In fact, I would move a policy that will encourage intermarriages.
How sure are you that
yes,
the party you are riding on will deliver victory on your side?
Thank you. As I've told you, I've been working with the party secretariat at the NLM secretariat for a very long time. I'm the longest serving staff of the NLM secretariat. It means I know most leaders, including members of SEC who are very critical, including the ministers, including the members of parliament, and even the other people who are the university students. This has given me liberty, have the confidence that these people whom I have learned from know that I'm a good product, know that I'm their student, and these are the best because we come to the limelight. We can make a big contribution to the prosperity of Ugandans and that of East Africans. Because the prosperity of Uganda does not depend on Uganda alone. No. The prosperity of Uganda will depend on all of us combined. Will depend on East Africa. Even me, the president was clear by the when the president speaks, some people don't listen. My prosperity right now, or my candidature right now, I was supported more by people who wrote my kinsmen. So it means that we shall need each other, and therefore I want to rally people, I want to bring the community to the people. I want to explain to a common Ugandan what is in it for them in the community. Yes, people in Kanungu, people in Moyo, people in Kalenga, people here in Kampala, people in Laka, you need to know what is in it for me in Eala. And that link has been not there because many people will not know what Eala means, the East African Legislative Assembly. I want to use that stage to go and inform people in Soloti, to go to Kapelebyong and inform our colleagues, our Ugandans there. I want to go to Moya. I want to go to Guru and let people know what is in it for them, what opportunities are there for the member. They don't know. And this will speak to employment of young people. The employment is so high. It will speak to prosperity, production. how can our young people in ICT benefit from Zanzibar? How? So we want, but of course, right now, we're looking for that voice. Yeah, from Mombasa, we're looking for that voice that will enable us speak and change the mindset of young people that have the confidence in education. You've seen some of them saying that when we are growing up, they were saying education is the key success, but now they are not successful. It's because they don't know that there is much more than Uganda. Many of them are not only at Uganda. So I pray and pray from God and request the members to vote for me because I am confident that I'm going to bring hope. I'm going to speak up to the young people. They're going to see the opportunities that are there for all the Ugandans. And these are some of the things. And I was happy even with the budget. The way the president did the budget. There is a lot that speaks to the community. There is a lot that speaks to, because production is speaking about the community. And therefore I have a feeling and a high feeling and satisfaction that if the MPs find sense in what I'm speaking and give me their vote, we are going to transmogrify the integration.
How are you going to link the Arusha Parliament?
Thank you very much. Here, when we are here as members of the Eala, we speak more with the members here. We get to know the business on the floor. I will constantly speak to the Right Honourable Speaker of the Ghanaian Parliament, the Right Honourable Speaker in Arusha, and get the views and make sure they are intertwined. The business in Uganda and the business in Arusha should have similarities. And not only Arusha, but also other partner states. And right now, among other things, by the way, you may ask that this integration has been here, but we now feel it's a dream far-fetched because nothing is happening, people don't benefit. That's the reason we are coming in. We are now going to push for something called coalition of the willing. There must be the willing, because I'm told some member states are not even subscribing because this community runs on a budget, which budget comes from member states. But there are some member heads of states who are not subscribing to the community. And this one can make you cry because you wonder how they cannot see what's happening in the world. You find the head of state capturing the other head of state like a chicken thief and drop somewhere. No, this is wrong. It's because that one is bigger. You want a voice as East Africa in the global world. Can you call President Trump to come to Nairobi and he have peace talks with you? This can happen.
East Africa rushing to
yes,
Washington.
it is possible because they want market. Can you call Xi Jinping to come and you discuss with him, or he'll call you? We want it to be the other way around. Let Xi Jinping come here. Xi Jinping is the president of China.
You are agitating for a stronger East African community.
That's what I'm talking about. And this we can create it. And when it comes, and that's what I mean by transmogrification of the community. We want to create change that people cannot think about. Because we have seen, we have learned, we know what to do. We have learned from President Museveni. You know the message is preaching. We want now to articulate it to people to understand it. We want to articulate it. We know the commander's intent. Some leaders don't know the commander, and they don't know the intent of the commander. As a troop, you must know your commander and get to know their intention. And this intention is what you take, what you comprehend and show to the people. Therefore, Babu here, I am ready to articulate the commander's intent. Our commander is President Museveni. For me as Babu, I have baptized him as the godfather of the integration. When our forefathers thought about the integration, we talking about Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, we talking about His Excellency Jomo Kenyatta, we talking about His Excellency Milton Obote of Uganda. Their intentions, their objectives for East Africa were very clear. Right now, those are heroes we have on the We have a living hero. Right now, it's President Museveni championing the integration agenda. And I'm calling him the godfather of the integration. Therefore, I have learned from him. He's now our commander. What is his intention? Do I know his intent? That's the commander. Therefore, that's what I'm saying. We want leaders now who understand the commander's intent and are able to articulate it and cascade it to everyone in the community. And this we shall do. And we have been doing it. So what I'm looking for now is the real voice that makes me speak, is ability. Yeah, I don't have ability to move. I will say this without fear of any contradiction. I want ability. Ability is how do you move? Will you walk? Oh, you're going to fly. If you fly, do you just fly? No. So for me, I don't hide anything. I am looking for that capacity, and people will see what will
Thank
happen.
you so much, Mr. Emmanuel Buhaburwa.
Yes.
It's been an honor to meet you
Thank you.
and to talk to you as BBEGMEDIA.
Thank
We
you.
look forward to working with you.
Yes, sir.
You say that you register victory.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I thank all the CEOs and the people behind Big Media. We are a powerful platform. I'm very proud to share it with you. I guarantee you that even when I make it, this must be an East African media channel that will inform the public, that will inform East Africans. Therefore, I'm grateful that Big Media, please, let's work together, support this candidature because my ideals are pro-East Africans. I thank you everyone for God and my country.